I was planning on doing the TNA review. I wouldn't. I want to still do it, but I don't want to upload 2 videos in one day. I usually record more than one a day, and then I just upload them throughout the duration of the week. But I don't know. Right now, I want to talk about this first. Okay, Hernandez from TNA. Okay, this company is stupid. You know, this is the same company, TNA, that tried to sue WWE for using Ric Flair. And they shouldn't have done that. But, like, okay, so here's what happened. About 3 weeks ago, Hernandez, who's recently been a regular on Lucha Underground, showed up in the Impact Zone. And he joined forces with the Beatdown Clan, replacing Loki. And with his help, the Beatdown Clan was able to disband the Rising. That's what they did. That's what they did. But fucking okay, my voice is. I was more in a mood to rant yesterday. Hang on. So he appears on their show, right? And yesterday I found out while I was watching Impact, I found out that Lucha Underground, no, Hernandez is gone from TNA right now. Like he's done. And I noticed because it was really hard to find him in the Battle Royal that they had, but apparently he's even while in TNA, he's been wrestling in Lucha Underground. So technically it doesn't look realistic because Lucha would feature him and then on another channel an hour later TNA would feature him. But they just had a whole bunch of shows taped with Hernandez in it. You know? With the PTC. So now I heard while I was watching Impact that Hernandez is gone from TNA. And I'm like, oh gee, why? And here's what happened, okay? I don't even know if I make sense explaining this, okay? Apparently the day that he showed up, like for TNA, he told them, Hernandez said to them that he was free. He came in like this, walking with his little stupid pimp walk, and he was like, I'm a free agent. I'm done with Lucha Underground. ¿Te gusta o no? And then TNA, they didn't even look. They just took his word for it. So they stick him in one of the biggest angles they have right now. And then after 3 weeks of him being on there, Lucha Underground finally decided to say, hey, ¿qué pasó? Mira. And then they decided to say, hey, yo, TNA, this nigga's still under contract with us. So TNA was like in a rock and a hard place, whatever that means, because they were using Hernandez thinking that he was free, but he was still under contract with them. And they've already taped like 2 months worth of TV featuring Hernandez, right? And I don't even know how this works because they had Samoa Joe footage while he was with Ring of Honor, but whatever. TNA was like stuck, so they decided, hey, Lucha Underground, we've got Hernandez featured on some future episodes. So we're going to offer you money so that we could use him, you know? And that will seem like a smart thing to do. You know, it's not often TNA does something smart like that. But for whatever reason, Lucha Underground was like, no quiero, home, no quiero. What the fuck? They wanted money that was made out of Aztec Gold. I have lost a tremendous amount of respect for Lucha Underground. That was like my second favorite show, and now it's not because that's bullshit. They didn't know that motherfucker was employed by you. Like, they're offering you money to, like, fucking use them. And you guys said, no. And TNA, so because these assholes said no, TNA realized that they could be sued for using this motherfucker. Or using footage with him. So, which I don't really get because they've done this with Joe or whatever, but whatever. So what TNA decided to do is they decided to, like, fill in. Drop the Beatdown Clan angle completely. They decided to fill in any Hernandez matches or segments with footage. And even in the tapings that they're doing later this month, for the shows that air in August, they're gonna take the footage from later this month and put it in anything that had to do with him. So yeah, they're scrapping his existence completely and he's gone. That's stupid because this is one of the biggest angles right now. I've lost respect for Lucha Underground, and even Lucha Underground. Even so, it's fucking Hernandez. Like, who really cares? My brother thinks he sucks. Okay, I think he's mad, but he's not really that good. I mean, like, it's just Hernandez. Like, who cares? And there's no excuse. They offered you money. So I personally think I'm screaming like a retard. I personally think the three parties were wrong. Hernandez shouldn't have lied, or he should have been more informed. TNA should have fucking looked instead of taking this motherfucker's word for it. You know, they should have. I mean, maybe there wasn't really a way they could know that he was still under contract. Maybe somebody from there could have called Lucha Underground and said, "Hey, is this true?" And Lucha Underground should have just accepted the money. I mean, what the fuck? Their shit is taped too. Like, what the fuck? I mean, Lucha Underground, imagine if you were in this position. Like, if somebody jumped to your Fed and then you found out that they were under contract with WWE, the big company, ooh, or TNA, which in my opinion is a little bit bigger than Lucha Underground. I mean, we've already used them we've already got footage with them. Oh, you can't use them. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Then what would you do, you know? I mean, that's a load of bullshit. I mean, I understand it wouldn't have looked realistic because he would have appeared on Lucha Underground and then Impact, and it wouldn't have looked realistic. But who really cares, you know? It's like a Wednesday night war. And that's the thing, after his feud with Prince Puma, Hernandez, and Lucha Underground, where Puma defeated him to retain the Lucha Underground title, you really weren't doing anything with him. What were you doing? Like, you were having him beat up Drago. And he was like, "Get your ass in here, fan. I'll beat your ass too." And then he goes up to a fan and takes his belt off like he's about to sodomize him in jail, in prison. That's prison love. I mean, at least TNA, because I know Lucha Underground probably doesn't get a lot of views like TNA does. At least if you had let them use Hernandez, they could have mentioned you guys, you know. They would have been like, "Hey, Hernandez, you can watch Hernandez on Lucha Underground." And people would watch, you know. I mean, there were so many ways you could have, like, I don't even know why all these wrestling companies hate each other. Like, you guys should all rise up and take out the WWE. This Wednesday night war, this war that I've been hearing about from Jake, is post about who's going to be number 2. It's TNA, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, not NXT, New Japan, and something else, Global Force. The 5 of you motherfuckers should be uniting to destroy WWE and the retarded ass fans, you know? Cares, like, who really cares? It's only Hernandez. Like, really. He wasn't really doing anything in Lucha Underground anyway. If it wasn't for Ultima Lucha coming up, I wouldn't even care about Lucha Underground because I've lost a lot of respect. Like, they should have just let him go to the fucking TNA and make money, you know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Hernandez was trying to make money and appear on TV and he lied. Yeah, I think he lied. So fuck you, Hernandez, for ruining everything. Like, even last night on Impact, they had to, like, apparently there was a night of champions, right? And all the titles had to be on the line. So it was the Wolves versus Hernandez and Kenny King. And the Wolves retained. Oh my God, imagine if they had lost. But no, the Wolves retained, but they had to, they couldn't air the match. They had to put James Storm and Magnus from Lockdown. I mean, Slammiversary. What a joke that is, you know? But yeah, these companies, like, hating each other and not wanting to do business with each other is fucking stupid. I mean, Ring of Honor and New Japan have some bromance going on, you know? Like, and they have one with Global Force too. Like, just team up. Global Force with TNA, you know? Lucha Underground is like, "Oh, no, 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 we don't want to team up with anybody." Yet, all their talent is from somewhere else. And not just that, but Lucha Underground doesn't even consider themselves a wrestling promotion. They consider themselves a TV show because they don't have tours or anything. And they're a great product too. I love Lucha Underground. They've got the best matches. They've got matches that make me say, "Holy shit." But I don't know. This pisses me off. You know, that they gotta edit. And they taped like maybe 9 weeks of Impacts with Hernandez in it, and now they gotta fucking block it out. Whatever. Lucha Underground. So yeah, my verdict, like I said, Hernandez shouldn't have lied to get more hungry money, hungry bastard. He shouldn't have lied to get more money. He should not have told TNA that big fat lie that he was free agent. TNA should have checked with somebody before locking this motherfucker into a program, a big program at that. And fucking Lucha should have just taken the money. Or whatever. Fuck Hernandez for screwing up everything. Fuck TNA for not checking it out. And fuck Lucha for ruining this beatdown clan angle. So yeah, that's the end of the rant. TNA review coming up in a little bit.